This is a bold claim, but I think that the wind charge is Minecraft 1.21's most important and most effective item, and by the end of this video, I'd be surprised if you didn't think that too. Hello, I'm AbbyXToyCat, and this is Big Update Questions, and today I'm going to be answering how do you use the wind charge. This is a very big question, and today I'll answer it quickly, effectively, and hopefully in a way that teaches you more. So first things first, how do you get your hands on the wind charges? The answer is simple. When you're killing breezes, which you'll find in trial chambers, you will get a lot of the breeze rods as a result. This is going to be a serious number because you need one of these to get your hands on a mace, and you maybe might want a few more to use for potions, but the rest of them are going to sit around more or less uselessly unless you choose to use them to craft into wind charges. Also, when you take down an entire trial spawner, as I'm about to do right here, something also fun will happen, which is you'll get a trial key. Trial keys are another way that you can get your hands on wind charges because every trial key vault key you use gives you a 9.6% chance of getting a wind charge. Every ominous vault key you use gives you a 54.5% chance, so you're going to get wind charges everywhere, and that's before considering the actual loot from the structure itself. By the way, very, very, very heavily running out of life here, but as you can see, I took down the vault. That'll give me a key, and this key might give me some more breezes, or give me some more wind charges right after I got some already. This is the craziness of the wind charge. You'll get it in very large quantities, whether you want it or not, and as you're going to see right here, it is very, very easy to get, and so now we can use this for all sorts of things. What is the wind charge useful for? First of all, you can use it just to attack enemies. In the same way breezes use it at you, you can do it on mobs, and it doesn't do much damage, about 2, but it means that if a mob has, say, 20 health, you'll kill it in about, as you can see, that was actually about 6 hits. You'll kill it a lot faster than you would expect, and you can also add to this damage by hitting at the mob's feet, because in the same way that you can be launched in the sky, so too can mobs. You can hit a mob, and you can basically kill it directly using full damage, something which I think is incredibly fun if you can get it going fairly effectively, which I think, yeah, we just did right there with the husk, and so that is another satisfying way to use it. Speaking of satisfying ways to use it, using one of these on yourself is great because it works like a breeze shot, except unlike the breeze shot, it won't damage you, and so you can use it, go into the sky, and not take any damage, even from the fall that comes from it, which means that if you jump, as you can see right here, I went into the range where I would usually take full damage, but it doesn't happen right there. I can use this to go to incredibly high distances, and this is very, very fun by itself, but here's a fun tip. Jumping will help you out a lot. Actually, let me show that again. Here's a fun tip. If you want to fall and you're very worried about it, here's a way that you can reduce your fall damage. Throw a wind charge before you hit the ground, and the wind charge will soften your impact. This is something that requires some very precise timing, but in general, if you are jumping from a high place down, this can be a hay bale or an ender pearl or something like that. Very, very handy. It also can function, fun fact, if you use a crouch, you'll get closer to the explosion, which means you can jump higher in the air, which means if you crouch, uncrouch, and then jump at just the right time, you can jump a ridiculous number of blocks into the sky. So here's something else that's fun. Did you know you can use the wind charge to get up crazy terrain? Oh, what are all the zombies doing there? Something fun you can use the wind charge for is getting over crazy terrain. There is a lot of this in Minecraft, especially since the Caves and Cliffs update, and if you want to go up it quickly, just use a breeze, just use a wind charge, and you'll get up there in no time. Seriously, it makes you question why the blaze rod isn't usable for some crazy fire projectile like this. I know we have the fire charge, but it's nowhere near as fun as the wind charge, which can also be used to interact with some blocks. So this is crazy by itself. You can use it to shut and open doors, or turn on bulbs, or trigger lights, or even, by the way, if you're enjoying these videos, make sure to hit that bell. You can also even take out candles. It takes a few wind charges in my experience, but you will eventually take out the candles, and that's sad for someone else's birthday, but great for mine. So wind charges are one of Minecraft's most versatile items, and so on top of being useful just by itself, I would say, for reducing full damage, on top of being useful for, honestly, being a use for something that you'll find anyway, on top of being effectively a redstone item, here are 3 big uses that I think I'll be using it for in my long-term world. First, it is a great way to launch yourself into the sky for an elytra. Rather than having to waste a firework, you can use one of these in case you're going a medium distance. That might be incredibly handy. I know it will be for me as someone who uses the elytra a lot. So that is the first way I'd recommend it as a great form of transportation. You just need a good boost, and now you can go into the sky and fly very far away, which is something which currently requires infrastructure or a firework. This is a nice intermediate in my opinion. Secondly, it is useful as a ranged weapon. It might be a bad bad ranged weapon, but the fact that you can use it at all means if you have enough of these and you just need something dead, you can just kill it from a distance. There is a crazy amount of distance these things will cover. Fun fact, I think that llama spit launched a thing at me, but yeah, as you can see, that wandering trader is not going to get off easy because I can keep attacking him no matter how far away he goes. This means this could also be useful for PvP situations in the same way. You can use it to boost yourself, but also to make sure other people take a little bit of pain. This will change. I'm doing a very, very terrible job though. You know, this wandering trader is very good at avoiding me, but yeah, as you can see, it is a good ranged weapon as well as being a very good elytra launcher, but also it's a good way to get over terrain. If I'm going somewhere and I just don't want to deal with it, having this combined with an elytra is wonderful, but having this by itself means that you can get on top of a tree canopy, or you can get on top of a mountain, or you can just not deal with a big wall that someone else has placed. This is going to change movement forever. Make no mistake, this is Minecraft 1.21's most powerful feature, and I hope you enjoyed learning about it. Thank you to KMB for making this world, and thank you to Harrison for editing it, and I look forward to seeing you in a couple more hours for the next big update question. Thank you for watching. Bye.